Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Political Vigilante. There it is, the blue light of truth shining here in the night. It's pretty significant that the Argentinian national soccer team, led by Lionel Messi, one of the greatest soccer players in the world, and one of the best ever. He's on a short list of some of the best soccer players ever. That they're not going to play. They were scheduled to play a friendly in Israel, and they said no. And the reason is because of what the Israeli army has been doing to Palestinians. And this is a pretty significant thing because all these unarmed people have been shot by the Israeli soldiers, which is just not right. And I have to say this every time, because the minute anyone's critical of Israel, oh, you're an anti-Semite, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's just like, no, that doesn't make me anti-Semitic, because there are Israelis who are like, this occupation of Palestine is wrong. You know, I was in Dachau when I was a kid. It was awful. The Holocaust was awful. And I have friends that are Jewish. I have friends that are Israelis. I have friends that have Israelis that serve. And I just can't support the Israeli government. You know, I love America, and I can't support this government and its imperialistic wars that are for oil around the country. So this is significant because soccer, as we call it here in America, or football as it's called around the rest of the planet, is the most popular game ever. You know, we think here that the Super Bowl gets, 150 million viewers for that's the best sport ever. And it's only people care about it here in America. When the World Cup plays, like 1 billion people watch it around the planet. Everyone goes nuts for the World Cup. And everybody knows who Lionel Messi is. Not everybody knows who Tom Brady is. Some people might know, but everybody knows who Messi is. And so it's pretty significant. That they're doing this, because it might be the thing that actually gets people to wake up. It might be the thing that gets people, some of the posts have been, Israel rules over millions of Palestinians, denies them basic rights, and upholds the regime through the use of deadly force, all while telling its citizens this is okay, this is normal, go to a soccer match, a concert, an orchestra. Well, guess what? It's not okay and it's not normal. This is a lot of people said football may be the only thing that will actually begin to sway Israeli public opinion. If Messi isn't showing up to Israel, because look, man, when Messi goes to play anywhere, it's huge. I mean, Messi sold out the Rose Bowl here just to play the LA Galaxy in a friendly. I mean, it's like, that cat is pretty amazing. So I think this is there's an Israeli rights group, Teslem, Hagari Elwood said 2 years ago in Jerusalem, most Israeli voters are clear on what they want. More of the same with no consequences, which means that Israelis who see no need to end the occupation that started 51 years ago this week want to hear that the country can be accepted as a normal member of the international community without making any concessions for peace. By pressing the Argentine soccer team to avoid Israel after the country's military used snipers to shoot thousands of unarmed Palestinian protesters in recent weeks, activists have forced Israelis to suffer at least some consequences. This is what it's going to take for real resistance, guys. This is because it's like, take away people's sports, show them that this isn't right in one way or another. It's like, I hope the NFL, I'm being told, I've read that the NFL Players Association is thinking about striking this year because Trump has made the league punish teams if anybody takes a knee. And so the Players Association are like, no. And I hope they strike. Shut the NFL down. Tell these beer-guzzling Yahoo NFL fans that you have the right to take a knee. and tell the Israelis and the world, you can't shoot unarmed people. One of them was a woman that was she was wearing, I believe, a white, she's a medic, an unarmed medic, got shot in the chest, just helping wounded people. And Israeli snipers shot her. So this is, you know, this is what you have to do. Resist in whatever way possible. Because this also is costing a lot of people money. A lot of people were going to make money off the ticket sales and the concessions and the TV ratings and all this stuff, having Messi come play in Jerusalem. So, the Israeli newspaper Haaretz reported that the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu personally telephoned Argentinian's president, Mauricio, late Tuesday at her request to attempt to keep the match from being canceled. Mauricio, however, informed Netanyahu that he would abide by rules imposed by international soccer governing body, which prevents governments from interfering in such sporting decisions. Netanyahu's government may be gaining Trump, but it's losing the world, Ayman Odeh, who leads a coalition of Palestinian parties in the Knesset, said. You can't just keep enjoying games while the rights of millions of Palestinians are being trampled. There's only one way to win, ending the occupation and a real peace treaty. It's still possible. Yeah, you can have peace. Don't you want peace? There's an old saying, I think it was Langston Hughes, you can't keep a man down without staying down there yourself. Just like America doesn't have much of a soul anymore because we're bombing and killing poor people and we've set the Middle East on fire. We don't have any moral high ground. Israel doesn't have the moral high ground either. And the United States and Israel refuse to acknowledge the Armenian genocide. How does Israel not recognize a genocide? It's ridiculous. But we're living in crazy times, so it's going to take stuff like this. It's going to take people like Lionel Messi protesting. Remember the 3 black dudes at the Olympics, or the 2 guys or whatever? I think it was, 2 guys who did at the 68 Mexico Olympics. That's one of the most iconic photos ever. And you know they were told, shut up, just be an athlete, don't bring politics into the sports, and blah, 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 blah. You have to. Because how many people, nobody's paying attention to what was the voter turnout at this last primary we just had in California and a couple other states? Everybody's watching the big game. Everyone's watching the big game. So you know what, athletes? You need to take a stand. You need to protest. You need to get more involved with politics, professional athletes. You need to do this. You need to wake up to the lies of the 2-party system. You need to wake up to the 8 wars that this country is in. You need to wake up to this fact. You need to wake up to what the oil lobby, the defense lobby is doing, the war budget. You need to wake up to that fact. LeBron James, Tom Brady, I'm calling all you out. I know Tom Brady's a big Trumper, but you need to wake up. You've enjoyed the fruits of capitalism through your talents as an athlete. But now you need to wake up and you need to get involved. You need to use your millions of dollars of influence and your ticket sales and your jersey sales and actually help affect some change. Because the 2-party system has screwed us over. And if Messi can do this, I'm hoping other athletes line up, like what happened in the 60s when it was like Ali and Jim Brown and a bunch of other athletes all got involved. So thanks for watching the show and thanks for supporting it. My name's Graham Elwood. Go watch me on tour with Ron Placone, June 20 through the 24th. Show notes below. Buy tickets at grahamelwood.com. Thanks for watching.